Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Project Ozone 3. So, when we last left off, we're working through backpacks, or jetpacks, or something. So, I have all the component pieces here, and we craft it. So, next step is we need to make the resonant jetpack. Now, doing this one section at a time, Enderium. So we should just be able to do this. Come on. Come. There we go. That gives us Enderium. Just going to make our life just a little bit easier. So let's look at jetpacks really quick. We're going to need to make some Enderium thrusters, which are like so. And we're going to need resonant flux ducts. Hello? Hello? Weird. So, innervation dynamo. Innervation dynamo. So now we should just be able to do that. Make one of these. We need a thruster. Two of those. So we need resonant flux ducts. So the resonant flux ducts. They require the signalum flux ducts, which we haven't got. I think we should just be able to... So, redstone energy flux ducts. So we should just be able to do that. Pop that in there. And then that should give us those. And then now we can take the full ones and do that. And that should give us full resonant flux ducts. So now we should just be able to go two of those. We'll watch it process, and boom, 2 resonant thrusters. Now we need the resonant jetpack, which is going to basically be... we can't craft it here. It doesn't like the... we'll do that. We're going to need a resonant flux capacitor. And that's going to need a... like so... Do we have signalum flux capacitors? Weird. Flux. We do not. Let's randomly skip those. So the flux capacitors appear fine. It's the jetpacks that give it all sorts of hassle. So again, it's scheduled but not crafting. I don't necessarily know what it's waiting on. Alright, well, let's do it this way. Let's clear this out. Flux capacitor. So we have the reinforced. do this. And now we have that one. Let's do that. And now we have that one. Perfect. Let's check our questing book for... Okay, so it doesn't care about that. So let's do those. So it went away. Is it voiding them somewhere? Like, we built it. Like, I promise, we built it. Did we put it in a bobble slot or something? We did. Randomly, it went into a bobble slot. And I do not know why. Oh, that's why, because of that. Get rid of that too. We don't care. Alright. So let's get rid of that. So jetpack. So jetpack is going to need the flux capacitor and the reinforced jetpack. So reinforced. We need the flux capacitor, and then we need one more Enderium ingot. And that would be the resonant jetpack. Which we probably should check our power. Wow, that holds twice as much power as my entire power storage network. Yeah, let's turn this off because it's wasting. How's that for fun? Alright, so that's another step completed on this. So that's complete. Now we need to make the flux infused jet plate. So flux infused jet plate, which would be this. So we need an armored resonant jetpack. So we need Enderium plates, which is an induction smelter plus Invar plating plus Enderium ingots. Come on. I guess I don't really care if it's full because I'm never going to use it. Might as well finish up because we can. 8,000 RF a tick at 80 million RF. So it's not very long actually, really. Turn that off. Wash thing. Everything's full. Perfect. Alright, so chuck that in the bin. Assuming that we want to make the jet plate, we need flux infused. This. Now, we're going to need to make fluxed thrusters. So let's start with this. So to make Endurium armor plating, we're going to need Endurium ingots and Invar armor plating, which is going to require bronze, which is going to require that, which is going to require that. So that's the first step. Now we're going to need to set up the induction smelter. We're going to need a power cell. That. So 5 of 8 channels. So I think that we should just be able to slap that down and then tell it to clear everything. And then we should be able to go interface. So now, if we make the armor, so one of these, uses for this is, with 10 bronze, we get 10 bronze arm plating. So, bronze. Start. So we're going to say that and that. I'm not actually sure if this will work. It should work. Tell it to export. The back. Equals that. Now I'm just going to make one really quick just to see if it works, even though we already have it. Go. And it works. So we'll just use that template for all of them. So the uses for this one, in the induction smelter, we take some Invar, 10 again. So Invar. And again, I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need. That is why I am putting it into recipe form. Because sometimes you just need a little bit, and sometimes you need more. Alright, so we'll toss that up. We may actually need another plating, pattern, plating. So Endurium. Oh, that's fancy. I love that plan. So now we can make the Endurium armor plating. Boom, Endurium armor plating. So now we take the Endurium armor plating and the jetpack. So this should give us the armored jetpack. So jet plate. So that gives us this. Now we need to make this. And we're going to need 2 of those, and then we're going to need this, which is so it wants us to make it. What? How do we... Oh. Champion bench. Oh my gosh. I am thinking that we're just going to be spending like the next couple of episodes grinding through armor again. Which is not going to be exciting and fun. But now we can automate this, so let's look at the flux crystals at least. So that's a thing that we can set up. We've already got set up for auto crafting. What else can we do? So the flux thrusters. So we're going to need to set up another fluid transposer, magmatic crucible with glowstone, and then simply use these. So this is flux electrum. We have flux electrum in the system. Make that hardened glass, go. So that gives us that. Oh man. That is fun-ish. Alright, so flux thrusters, signalum. Alright, so let's set up this. So we need a magmatic crucible. Magma crucible, go. And then we're going to need another fluid transposer. Fluid transposer, go. And we're going to need the resonant conversion kits. So this has 2 more channels we could do with it. So setting this up took 2 channels, so we're probably fine. Let's not do it there just in case, though. So this has 26 channels. Cable, anchor. Do that. that's fine. I'm just gonna start pull a new one off somewhere. So where do we do this? So this is 16 channels, 26, 27. So let's get another one of these. So the peer-to-peer tunnels. Peer-to-peer. Go. Grab one of these. We're gonna need a card. They're called memory cards. Alright, so we're gonna go in here to a white one, unlinked, go. Then we'll no. Wrench. Okay, that was weird. So let's get a dense smart cable. Dense smart cable. We'll pop it there. We'll do that. And then we'll pull the regular smart cable off. So that. And then we'll do that. That's the output size. We need an item frame. Let's do that. And card. So now we've got another 32 channels that we can pull off of for this area here. Let's get rid of this. We're just going to go like that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Alright, so Magma Crucible Basic, we'll put this facing that way. Fluid Transposer, also basic, that way. And we're going to tell it that output is there, input is there. We're going to tell this that input is there, and input and output are there. Alright, so now we're going to need power cells. Power cells. 2. Technically, I guess we only need the one, but whatever. Oh, we actually need cards too. How did we end up like 4 cards short? Put these on the front. Boom and boom. Time to turn this on again briefly. How exciting is this, guys? We have successfully not done a lot. I mean, we've actually done quite a bit of things. It just doesn't feel like it because the thermal expansion stuff is not playing nice. So we want glowstone. We're going to take one. We're going to go ahead and we'll need a crafting card. Crafting card. Give me one. Alright, we're going to need interfaces. Interface. One of those. We're going to need export bus. Export bus. One of those. Alright, so we're basically going to do the same drill as last time. We're going to do this and export glowstone into this. I'm going to set this to output, set that to output, set that to output because we apparently forgot. So now we're doing this, and it is totally going to be putting stuff in here. We'll put an interface on this side. We're going to tell it that 1, 2, 3. So now if we go bucket, and throw a bucket in there, when that's full, we're going to be able to just have glowstone. We do the whacking, but why did we not export? Alright, well, I'll fix that in a bit and show you what I did. Anyway, this is a good place to call it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. You folks have a great night.